Now it's working. Ah, okay. I don't know what happened there, but we had a few technical issues just now. It was just stuck in a kind of endless looping phase. Anyway, give me all a second, and I'll just catch up and notify everything and everyone and all blah blah blah. Promote yourself. Promote yourself. No, yes. I'll get up Twitch just so I make sure I'm not missing anything. Self-promotion. Yes. More random self-promotion. Alright, I think that's just about all the channels done. Right. Although now it's saying I don't even have one viewer, which is impossible because, well, one, the chat there says I have one viewer. Oh, now it's updated. Maybe there's an issue with Twitch at the moment. Hope not. Hope things improve during the stream. That's better. Anyway, here we are with Deathmark. Oh, that's the actual game's called Spirit Hunter Deathmark. Because apparently multiple Spirit Hunter games. Now, I believe we were talking about going to the bee area. The beehive family group. You may find the key to the hidden garage at the bee farm. There's one thing I'd like to confirm. You can speak up suddenly. When I stayed here earlier, you told me the truth you're seeking can be found here. I really doubt this, but did you know the honeybee farm had something to do with these marks? His voice shakily, slightly lower, but it doesn't faze Mary a bit. I do not have such power. I simply sense that your fate was entwined with Lord Yashiki's. I do not know what truth you are seeking, Lord Mishika. But if you remain near Lord Shiki, I predict that you will find it. Or a cult ball. Yeah, I feed him the same, to be honest. Click this tongue. But he isn't scowling anymore, so his curiosity must be satisfied. What do they have to do with anything? I just owe them. That's all. Dutiful son, saying nothing more. I guess he doesn't want to tell me. Alright. Who are we giving the partner? The partner might be helpful. Or we could take Mashita with us. No. Yeah, let's take him with us actually, because he's probably going to be quite... Oh, well, don't fucking come with me then. You can piss off. Alright, let's see. We've got the different notes about the bees and such. Got a sprayer, got a broken crowbar. Handgun with 5 bullets. A baseball and a baseball bat. I'm not sure how any of that is going to be useful. But let's find out. Isn't the bee farm a choice there? No, it's just the forest is a choice, unfortunately. What's the entrance once again? Looks like it's gone. With the old picnic table. What was Shimo doing back then? Making a corpse sit next to him. So it looks like he was having a picnic. Did he just want a friend? I don't know. I think so. I just told him myself. Don't worry about it. Let's go. We haven't learned anything about him yet. Which is true. We've only just sort of started. I still can't stop staring at the picnic table. Ah, that wasn't there before. An empty bottle and a piece of paper with Lee family fun play catch. Liquid got on sticky. Bees gather over and over. Game interrupted. Is the diary drop or something? Ah, well, there you go then. It's a bench that the man that's sitting at. Seems something's on it. Let's have a look. And it sparkles gold. It's a glass container with a metal lid. Carefully pick it off the bench. A bottle of honey. Ooh, tasty. That was on the bench. Maybe it's a gift. No, it's probably more like he just forgot it. I see something lying on the table itself. It's a cap from a soft drink. The inside of it is still wet. I don't see the bottle itself anywhere. Well, I've already dug it out of the trash, haven't I? Oh, I guess that was our hint to have a look. Let's go back to that little place. Because I added a lot of that night owl stuff there. Yeah, still closed. And sadly, we didn't really have time to investigate this place further. There we go, into the cabin. Alright, let's actually have a look at this shit. Oh no, but the cover says Honeybee Family Notes. Okay. Most of the pages have been ripped out. Well, I've ripped a couple out myself, to be honest. Don't have anything useful. Oh. Okay then. Alright. I thought if I could just feel it, it might be different. Or something hidden in it. Alright, what's that? My mouse chewed a hole in the plastic container. It's unusable. It didn't look unusable, but never mind. Cabinet full of bottles. Is that night stuff? Covered in a thin layer of dust. Most containers are empty. Search through the containers and gather the ones that still have something in them. Night times 3. Brilliant. Shit. The fuck is that? It's a wooden accessory case. I open it, and a carefully preserved torn notebook and pages inside. It's a holy journey performed in a quiet place. In the area past the meeting place, there is a clue about how to get to paradise. The eastern thicket often. Let's see, is it? Shitting hell. That makes me want to shit myself, that does. Oh, no one's out here. Right, we can go straight ahead where I think was the that temple entrance. But I think we need to go left instead. Oh shit, this is the temple entrance. You have to get rid of those bugs. Can you do something about the sprayer? It's going to calm them, but how above the gate too? There's no way I can spray up there. I see. I feel like the shrine is someplace important. That brought me here. Didn't try and go inside the gate. I mean, there's no reason to force our way out inside. Oh shit! Here it comes again. Okay, so maybe we're not meant to. There we go. Another giant beehive here. Probably wouldn't be wise to keep going without doing something like that first. Yeah, take the spray horn in my hand. I'm gonna have to use some spray drugs. Right, okay, let's see. Use a tool. Sprayer. One? It said I picked up 3. Oh, okay. I've got 3, but I can use each of them once. Eventually the hive falls completely silent. Silence every hive in the area. Now I can pass through. Not together. Keep going. Is there anything else in this hole? In this way, though? Okay. Right, let's keep going. Oh shit! I didn't even guess. Look at that. Yeah, I thought so. I saw you. I thought so. You fucking ghost. Oh, whoa! Thanks for the raid, Ezreal. How are you doing? I'll have to give you a shout out. Let's see if I can get this goddamn thing to work. So, oops, wrong button. That's the word. Ooh. Anyways, people lurking, so I thought I'd drop along. Ah, that's fine, that's fine. Hey, thanks for the follow, Storm. Really appreciate it. And again, thank you for the hot following, Harry. Also, hello there, Harry. I'm a variety streamer. I go by TJ, the gaming archaeologist. And I usually stream very old, but also I go between basically some old retro games, but also some fairly obscure or just fun games. Like, for example, tomorrow and Tuesday, well, I'll be playing Haunting Ground for the PS2. But for the other days, I'm playing this game, Spirit Hunter Deathmark. Which, as you can tell, is a fucking creepy game. Let's see what's past it. Let's feel around. I'm sure there's no problem. There's a ticket. There's a small clearing inside. So as I continue down. Oh shit! Feels so. Like I said, it's as is a horror game, You will get moments like that. Turn over lies towards Mashita. It's no use. You're shaking so much you can barely speak. Hate me. Ouch. Well, clearly that's the right way to go, but how do we deal with a ghost? Let's try that again. They just said we have a creepy ghost scare the shit out of us. Trying to slip me through the front. Hate me N. Well, that didn't work, did it? It's a VN game, and there are levels of there's puzzles to this as well. As the name of the game suggests, you hunt down these spirits because you and quite a few people have something called a mark that burns into your wrist or onto your thigh or wherever. It's a bit random where the mark is, but once you catch the mark, within 24 hours you get killed by the spirit. So the idea is we're trying to get rid of the spirit. So far we're at chapter 2, and the first chapter we had to kill a creepy little ghost child, which killed people by having flowers and stuff explode outside of from within, which is a pretty horrible way to go. And that child had a pretty messed up history as well. But in this one, we don't really know much about this ghost, apart from he's a really, really large person, has loads of holes in his body, and he kills people with a drill. Oh, and his face is covered in bees. That's about all we know, to be honest, about this chap called Shimo. Right, let's see if turning back does anything. No, okay, never mind. For example, I'll show you. The previous ghost was this one, Hanayome. Yeah, see, that's what he did to people. Flowers and shit would just burst out from your face or some sort of orifice. And as you can see here, the poor guard was just doing his job, but then we run into him screaming as flowers and shit are bursting out of his face. This is a secret room where Hanayome was actually kept. Ugh. So this game doesn't pull its punches with the disturbing elements to it. It really doesn't. And the one we're facing now is Shimo, or as the spirit is called, Shimo. There was this man we ran into who was on the brink of suicide, but we talked him out of it. Found a burlap sack that had a corpse in it. There's this mysterious shrine that has these beehives, so we can't get near it. There's Shimo. Huge chap, big splotches, and he's got like a face full of bees. And that's when we shot ourselves and ran away from him. But yeah, he kills people by drilling them to death. And just gorging holes. But with the kind of horror game this is, you don't actually see anything. It's all more interpreted, you know? From sounds of that, you can kind of guess what happened. Oh, what the hell? A sweet fragrance wafts on the wind from somewhere in the darkness. At my feet are what look like beehives. This must be what remains of the bee farm. It's weird that something like this is here at all places. Well, may as well have a look around. Yeah, I can already see this. Down on the tree are human corpses. Their skin is white as wax. Countless holes are drilled into the body and bees are buzzing in and out of them. My mind flashes back to the corpse in the cottage. It's just like that woman. How fascinating. He's not just some lunatic. This is like a cult ritual. The beehive on my feet starts to rattle. Pitch black cloud suddenly rises up, overwhelming my vision. Whoa, shit, we're fucked. Something invades my eyes and nose. It's a swarm of bees! You get away from here! Oh shit. Here we go. Life and death decision. Oh, the anime dude is one of the partners I had chose to come with me. Need more bees to go down the hives. Which hive should I focus on first? Southern? I'm still managed to close the lid, but bees sent from all sides. Must just swarm out of the other beehives. Okay, Southern was a bad choice. Alright, South is already closed. Western. I close the lid. The bee started sending from the other hive. Oh, for God's sake. And I'm dead. Sorry, buddy, just pick away stings. And I'm dead. Buzzing wings serves a lullaby as I drift off into eternal sleep. So there we go. That's what happens. You have limited choices, and if you got the wrong choice, you're fucked. Basically. See if I can. Oh yeah, these are the mark bearers. The one you just saw was Satoru Mashita. He's an ex-detective, and he joined us in the first chapter with Hanahiko, and he had a mark from Hanahiko when he was checking around the place. He's cured of the mark, and everyone else who was involved in the first chapter is cured of it, apart from the main character. Unfortunately, I wasn't cured, so I'm stuck in the mansion, and I have to figure out the next ghost and find the ghost that gave me the mark. This is the first character we ran into, Moe. She also had a mark, and as it says there, her aftermath is she survived and has simply returned to a normal life after nearly dying. And there's a kid here who also got a mark, but he's also survived and turned to a normal life. He's with me at the moment. You can choose what person to bring with you, and it gives you different dialogue options, but I've not really done much with that. And there's also this chap who's an annoying delinquent. Oh, it says here, prickly attitude seems to stem from that, but he treasures his friends. His tough act is a cover for how he's terrified of the supernatural. Now it seems like his face changes. And we also ran into Christy Omura recently, who was a famous former news anchor who, unfortunately, due to a scandalous affair, was in this forest to commit suicide. But we found her, and when a ghost started attacking her, she suddenly felt a need to survive. So I hope that answers your question there, Storm, of who the anime guy was. It's a beehive. Alright, let's make the choice again. I get a feeling this might be a bad... I get a feeling that maybe I'm supposed to spray these things first. Let's try the eastern one first. So I imagine close the lid. I hear a disgusting sound of beehives being crushed. Seems I have stopped their attack. Ooh, okay then. It was east. Southern? It's a close call, but I managed to seal up the awakening bees. Nice. Oh, now I just remembered I had a hint about this. Never mind. You often get hints about these things saying what to do. And one of the hints I just remembered was saying about how bees awaken in a certain order. Golden liquid splurts out everywhere like a great bursting in my hand. I've seen a really high right before bees burst out of it. So it should be safe. As I close all the hives, the bees finally quieted down. Survived! Whew, I'm beat. You almost died. Yeah, you're telling me. We crouch there for a while until we catch our breaths. So yeah, like we've already saw, there are several corpses that are as white as wax, and they're all part of a giant hive, by the look of it. Ugh. Bees going in and out of the inside of the hole seem to have a spiral pattern. Must have been made intentionally. A thick liquid drips from them. The smell, well, I can't describe how horrible it is. The bees are gathering on it. What is that liquid? Seems liquid that attracts bees. If I had a suitable container, I could gather some of it up. Oh, I do! I have an empty bottle! Stinky liquid. Not sure what that liquid is, but it's clearly something that attracts the bees. But yeah, clearly this bee cult was not a very friendly one. I mean, oh, dare I feel them around? Inside the hole seem to have a spiral pattern must have been made intentionally. Oh, God. The corpse is clutching something in its hand. Probably with its stiff fingers. A cottage key. Ah. Oh, shit. The mark burns scarlet. Half an hour left until death closes in. Oh, shit. I've done this before. Because it's around my back, I suddenly remember what happened at H Elementary. The mark's symptoms accelerated and the person with me began acting strangely. Hey, Mashita! I spun around and looked at them. He's clearly acting oddly. I raised my voice. Hey, can you hear me, Mashita? This is bad. It might have started. It's afraid that the mark's starting to have great effect. I need to gather clues quickly, if not, Shimo will... He'll leave lurking. Alright, I've not played that Final Fantasy, but anyway, great for popping by, Ezreal, and I did it. And I hope you had a good one. What was that you were playing? Mortal Shell. Not heard of that. But yeah, Final Fantasy 15? Yeah. I need to look into that at some point. Is that 15? No, it's 14 because it's I before the V, isn't it? So 14. Yeah, 14. Yeah, I need to check it. I need to check that out myself. I've not played any of the online Final Fantasy games. I did want to play. I think it was 12. It was that Final Fantasy, that one with the they released a while back, but because I didn't have a good PC, I never got to run it. But then again, I heard it was kind of shit anyway. Watch okay the other day. It's Dark Souls style game. Ah, okay. Kind of makes sense. Mortal Shell, Dark Souls. It fits. But yeah, thanks for the raid. I really appreciate that. And you have a good one. You go out and have a good one. It's a trail account system. You can play a trail account for free up to the free expansion now. So oh, maybe I'll look into that. Maybe I'll look into that. I mean, I've been returning with some things. Up to level 60. As long as it doesn't have any shitty monetization things like the Star Wars The Old Republic does, I'd probably be very interested in it then. Maybe something to play on the side or something. Like if maybe on a day when I'm not doing anything and I'm like, oh, I'm bored, I'll let it stream or something like that, you know? Because sometimes I do get days like that where I'm like, it's not a streaming day, but I've got nothing going on, so I want to stream. Alright, hope this didn't give you too many nightmares, Asriel, and you have a good night. Ugh. Yeah, the beats will be calmed down. Alright, let's get away from there. Let's come in and stuff, but you can just... Yeah. Well, like I said, we'll see what it's like. Oh, here we go. Oh, great. We've got 3 beehives, and I only have 2 drugs to use. Shit. Yeah, I only have 2 of the, what's called Night. Okay, that's 1 hive sorted. Only cottages are legible. As I said, I can only take out 2 of the hives. Why was I throw a stinky liquid at it? I'll probably just piss them off. Alright, well, we can't progress any further. Till I get more of that night stuff. Is there anything we can do about... No, okay. The only solution we have is hate me N. Friendly medicine. Yeah, that's the hint I should have had. Leave Awakened honeybees leave the hive in the direction of the sun. So of course it should have been east, south, west. Because that's the order they would have woken up in. Honeybee into hive. Ferment honey is a sticky liquid. Oh, okay, so that's a sticky liquid. They're drawn by a smell. I'll use a baseball at it. No. I get the feeling if I just do this again, it's gonna push me back unless I can find a way. Right, okay. Clearly we can't progress that way. To a gate which we can't go through because of the fuckers there. Right, let's have a look around. Really, there's nothing else in here, is there? No, I don't think there's nothing else I can do in this place, to be honest. Oh, whoops. I have to always keep an eye on where the arrow is pointing so I can know to go forward or left or whatever. Hmm? The path of meetings. This might be an area past the meeting place mentioned in the note. Oh! There we go. Oh shit! Woman, 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 woman! Oh, I think. Okay. I might have to. We may have to return to the mansion just to swap out the people with then. That's what I'm thinking. Alright. Let's have the reporter come with us. Oh yeah, it's a PC game, Harry. It's called Spirit Hunter Deathmark. I'll see if I can show you the Steam page for it. Right, if I yeah, I'll just show you the Steam page for it. There you go. I'll post the URL in the chat if you're interested. Just get a feeling of PS2 horror games at times. Is that as a good thing or a bad thing? Because I've played both some pretty good ones, but also some pretty terrible ones as well. Where was I? Oh yeah. Yeah, I've played some pretty good ones, but also some pretty terrible ones. I've been playing a pretty good one recently, though. Haunting Ground, where you've got that dog that helps you solve puzzles and such. Although it's been very disturbing. It creeped the shit out of me when I was playing it. Seems same as usual, but you can see, you don't feel odd at all? In what way? Are you feeling okay? Yes, I feel perfectly normal. You need a hurry, you know. Oh, right. Doesn't seem like she's changed at all. I don't know what's going on, but if she's fine, that's great news. It also might be what we need to go down some of those paths. But only me. But me? I'd do that. But when she faces the figure and offers up a prayer... Ah! The figure vanishes! So she needed to offer a prayer because it wasn't going to offer... It wasn't going to like me. No, thank goodness. I guess I was glad to see a woman. Looks like my prayer got through to them. But it's going handy sometimes. Huh. Let's keep going. What's that? It's like a flower blooming. The leaves are distinctly pointed. I don't inspect it, but nothing seems out of the ordinary about it. It's so firmly lodged in the soil. Pulling it does nothing. Let's use a broken crowbar as a improvised, yeah, there we go. Improvised shovel. Point it in, easily breaks up. Finally, I get the return. Looks like a small carrot. What are you going to do with that? I've got no idea, dear. I'm just as stuck as you are. Don't know if it's being used anymore. There aren't any bees anywhere. Okay, let's have a look inside. Side full of scraps of paper and something that looks like incense. Suicide note, mosquito repelling incense. Okay. Let's have a look at the note. Found inside unusual. Like the teachings, apply honey, manage to swallow it. Wait for me, everyone. I'll be there soon. See, mosquito repelling incense that can be hung from the hip. Too bad, only one stick is left. And that's a small carrot. Okay, not immediately helpful, but... perhaps now we can get past that ghost. Oh no, it was this way. What, with me? I guess I'll have to. Face of being officer of prayer. Ah! It works for her, though. The figure vanishes. It disappeared. Seems the desperate prayer worked. Thank goodness. It didn't possess me. Good job. Let's keep going. Ooh! What do we have here? Damage from being exposed to the elements for so long. But look at that! Look at that blood trail! That, that clearly can't be a good sign. Yep, Scottish key. An overly sweet smell permeates inside the cottage. I'm pretty sure it's honey, huh? Yep, another bag. Oh, the white object that was carelessly left lying around. That can't be. Don't tell me. You're thinking about opening it? I have to check it out. We don't have much time left. What's this? It is corroded. I don't think I can use it. I just want to know what was inside it. Big burlap sack is slung against the wall. Incredibly lumpy, making it easy to determine it's holding something. Just then something inside the bag moves. Ugh. Keeps squirming intermittently. But why? Why is it moving? Cold sweat breaks out on my forehead. I hesitantly reach for the mouth of the bag. Following my breath, I slowly open it. A sickeningly sweet smell hits us. Oh my god! There you go, everyone. Something to horrify you all, I'm sure. Look at that. It's a corpse, currently becoming a beehive. It's completely unrecognizable at this point, but I intuitively know who it is. Masao Kimura, who was sitting on the bench with Shimo and wanted to commit suicide. That can't be a beehive. Bees are burrowing into the holes all over his body, diligently making their hive. The faint noise we'd heard coming from the bees must have been buzzing. Bees. This is beyond insane. It has to be the work of that Shimo. Once it's complete, another object art will be added to the repulsive bee farm. Just then I noticed some objects stuffed in next to the corpse. Mismatched items seem as like burial accessories for the dearly departed. A tennis ball, large bottle of Night Night, and 3 Night Night. Days to swarm, then you'll be safe. Days to swarm? Can I do that with what I've found so far? We return Masao's corpse to the bag. I'd like to give him a proper burial, but there's no time for that right now. Hey, can I ask something? Because the expression is grave, her face is flushed with shame. I know full well that it's far too late to be saying this, but I can't stand it. I can't take any more of this. If we run into this monster, no way will I be able to do anything. I'm not kidding. Whatever's on TV is totally meaningless here in the forest. Sorry, but I can't help you anymore. It's out of blue, but I thought it was now or never. Really, I'm sorry, but I just can't do this. As he stumbles over multiple apologies. No, there's nothing to apologise for. It's normal situations like this. Any regular person would react the same. Hell, everyone would want to run as far away as they could. But her confession carries a dangerous consequence of its own. If at some point I end up fighting this spirit like I did at H Elementary, could she handle being my partner? I think the answer is no. Let's see, are there more bottles of Night Night? All the bottles are cracked or damaged. I don't think I can use them. Okay. There's a small container. Ugly lady is written in faded marker. It's been someone's idea of a prank. And the container inside there's something that looks like a dried tree root. A scrap of paper stuck to the tree root and a wire. Everyone's gone. I'm all alone now. I want to see everyone. But my head is so foggy I can't remember how. I think the last thing I need to do is combine those two. But what? Ah. The inside is a small box, but the outside is covered in something that's horribly sticky. Ugh. Honeybee family notes. Let's have a look. Family won't die if they're dreaming. If the betrayer comes, wake them up and hit them. Do it until they calm down. Be careful, everyone. When they wake up, family is only human. I'm not sure what to say about that. Yeah, that's what I've done with all the other books. And several bug-eaten novels, they're unreadable. Oh great, so they're useless. I always black it inside, it'd probably be dangerous to turn it on. Well, I won't turn it on then. Oh, I think we've got everything that we need. Oh shit! God, I wish I didn't do that all the time. Fucking ghosts. Yeah, there's just one beehive left. Luckily, I've got lots of night-night on me. Tools. What's the large bottle of night-night? Large bottle of mysterious medicine. Warning reads: do not mix. Dangerous. Combining dreams with sleeps is dangerous for family. Combining dreams with sleeps. Ugly lady. That's it. Now it's all three hives asleep. Phew, taken care of. Jesus Christ. You see what I mean about this game? There's like random screams that will catch you off guard as well. This game has no problems with wanting to make you shit yourself. Oh god, another one. But as you can tell, this one has women in it. Drug should easily be able to reach it. Actually, wait, I'm too close. We shouldn't breathe in this stuff. One of the corpses have been turned to hives. The buzzing fills the air. I should be able to reach it. Actually, wait, I'm too close. We shouldn't breathe in this stuff. Gotta do something about the bees. I won't be able to get through there. Obviously, you can't use the night-night. Okay. You know, we're saying we can't use the bottle of night-night. Let's do that. Hole during the bees seem to be going in and out. The inside of the hole seemed to have a spiral pattern. Describe a hole with smell assuming the thick liquid driven the holes. Then the aerospace sends out. Let's put them to sleep as well. Alright, that's all the night-night I've got. Oh, with drugs hidden inside of the beehive. Of course there are. Good morning. Okay, so night-night was obviously the sleeping stuff. Good morning. For punishing betrayers, pour it and hit with stick. If they wake, they're human. Pour it and hit with stick. Fair, I can't see anything else going on. Yeah, so there's nothing on them. No, that can't be it. That can't be it. Bog penny incense? No. No, but I think I know where we can use the bog penny incense. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, let's see if I can activate the incense here. No, I can't. Okay. Right. Give me a second. I'm gonna see what's what I'm stuck on. Because I did have a guide around here to find out what's going on. Let's see. Oh, okay, I've done that one, Did that little die bit. Alright, leave the hut and go west to... Yeah, I've already done that. Actually, that's the thing. Do I have any more empty bottles? I don't think I do. No, I don't. Okay. And the wheel... Okay. Where's 21? Oh, okay. I'm at 21. Well, I need to change partners because apparently she can't handle herself, as she said earlier. She can't handle the situation, and we need 2 people to battle Shimo. We can't battle him. We can't battle him if one of the partners isn't able to, you know, hold. If one of the partners can't hold themselves up, then. Is there even a way to get past the toy gate? I'm probably missing a step in the guide, but I'll recheck that box and see if my mark starts burning again. Oh, okay, we're missing something there. We're missing something bloody drastic. Should have done that. Um. I wonder if I'll just research all the fucking places I've been then. There's that rope where someone's clearly been hanging themselves. Oh, I didn't notice that. Large bottle of sweet dreams. Do not make street dreams of night. It is dangerous for family. Oh, here we go. That set it off. Yep, death is closing in now. So we're out of time. Brace myself and glance over the shoe. Shoe, I'm counting on you. So this is gonna hurt. Smack! I slap Shoe's face. Ow! Hold on, man, you little... That clear your head a little? He's coming. You have to go. We'll do everything we can, but you have to do as I say. Yeah, okay. Lead into the darkness. Here we go, we're about to battle the second spirit. So where's the melting these sweet fragrance of honey? Oh. There he is. There's Shimo. Something flies at us in the dark. Sharp pain pierces the arm I use to cover my face. I think I got stung by a bee. Bees swarm around Shimo as he draws closer. And we survive being attacked again. Right, we need what was it? Sticky liquid and baseball bat. Okay, baseball. Baseball and throw it. Sights the bees. You cloud rushes at the ball. They must be reaching the smell of liquid on it. You swarm the ball. They look like a dense black cloud. Alright, let's try that again. I mean, we don't have a baseball anymore, but we do have a tennis ball. Go! Where's the ball again? The second ball was effective too. Oh my god! That's what he looks like underneath all the bees. Good lord. Well, I hope this horrifies your nightmares. Jesus Christ. And then hit him with a baseball bat. Let's beat Shimo with a drug and hit him with a baseball bat. Shimo is wounded. The cut opens up his giant body and a bit of sweet spin looking force in. I'm not a traitor. And then back with moaning, liquid spraying the holes in the body. Smack him again! She writhes in pain, body jiggling. Oh, I don't want to wake up. She hollers in pain and gets hit, but doesn't seem to be enough to beat him. Pretty weak, now it's not the time to finish him off. What was it? Let's go for a good ending. So, for the good ending, I apply honey and... what is it? Grass fruit. So I'm guessing that one. Plant root and throw it in Shimo's mouth. Initially tries to expel it, but seems to realise something and gulps it down quickly. He happily stuffs the cheeks of the honey-coated root. Now I can finally see my family. He collapses flat on the ground, the deadly poison having invaded his whole body. His face is frozen in a peaceful smile, like a kid who's just eaten a delicious meal. Bees continue to hover around the still Shimo. Hasn't Shimo anymore. Ha! Serves you right! So it's back to normal. His mark appears to have vanished. Mine is... still there. Still bound rid of my arm. Then Shimo wasn't the one who gave it to me. But I kind of figured that'd be the case. From what I can tell, when mark bearers confront the spirit that cursed them, they suffer extreme memory loss. That's why Shou was acting strangely. I myself didn't have any problems, so Shimo wasn't the right spirit. Something's lying on the path. It's a small notebook. The cover's wet and the light of the flashlight make it glitter. Could be honey. Did it belong to Shimo? Where did he hide this? Okay, now I really don't feel like touching it. Damn, that's gross. All yours, old man. Seems Shu has absolutely no intention of picking it up. I don't blame him. I go up, bend down and grab it. In the pages, it appears to be a diary. Dark and make it rough to read. Let's take a look when we get back. I want a beat of a tree out of here ASAP. I'm for you on that. Yeah, you're right. I wouldn't want to stand around this horrible place anymore. Carefully retrace our steps back to the entrance so we don't get lost. Couldn't this just speed us out? Oh, that one, light dies. Hey, what are you trying to pull? It mustn't be like this. It's not me. Oh shit. What's going on? It won't respond. An icicle shiver runs down my spine. I am suddenly overwhelmingly afraid that the dark forest is trying to absorb my body. If I could just get the light back on. If we just had it back, I'd feel so better. And it switched repeatedly, suddenly praying. Just a malfunction? So it was just broken then? Damn, I'd have a heart attack. Let's get our asses out of here before it does it again. We hurry all the way out and get to the car. You're finally back. Looks like you were successful too. The mark's gone. Well, mine is at least. My mark is still there. What does this mean? She's sort of clutching her head. What the? No use raking our brains over it. Go on, let's ask Mary. It appears that you have overcome your fear and cleared away the grudge. It is unfortunate that Shimo was not the one who bestowed your mark. Good news is that at least Lord Shu and Lord Mashita's marks have vanished. A question. I get where my mark didn't go, but why hasn't Christie's? I thought she got it from Shimo. The hypothesis is then inaccurate. What I mean to say is, another spirit must have given her her mark. Don't want to believe it. It's true, Christie hadn't been in her right mind when we met. It's definitely possible that she hadn't realised she had it already. Lady Christie received her mark fairly recently. Her memory is currently unaffected, but if she were to come into contact with the spirit that caused her, amnesia may accelerate, so please, exercise care. Amnesia would get worse. That would explain Shu's strange behaviour before you fought Shimo. Hey Shiki. This been bumming me for a while now, but you kinda stink. Oh, charming. I am pretty sweaty. This been a whole day walking all over a mountain. What do you expect? No, it's not that. My nose can't compare to a police dog's, but it's pretty good. Your sleeves smell weird. Maybe it's honey? Bet it got on you from the notebook. I never did read the honeycomb notebook, did I? Take it out of my bag and open up and see the pages. Alright, let's find out this poor bastard's history. Inside talks about the honeybee family, what they did and their ideologies. I can't tell if Shimo wrote this or someone else, but the incoherent writing spells out their fanatical thinking and hatred for society. It's fascinating as abnormal psychology, but doesn't bear relevance to our current problem. The author seems extremely pious. Multiple pages wax on about Hate Shrine. They seriously believe we'd face divine wrath if the shrine fell to ruin. All the suicides in the forest, and numerous horrifying incidents. According to the author, they're all because of the divine wrath of the Hate Shrine. Hate Shrine, divine wrath. Strange, that part sticks out to me. After I finish skimming through, I tell the other mark bearers what it says. Ugh, enough of that crap! Divine wrath, curses, it's too much! Guess I can't write it off then. It's no more ridiculous the idea that spirits really exist. Yeah, I completely agree with this guy, he's got the right thinking. I mean, sure, it sounds a bit ridiculous saying about divine wrath, but we're also operating in a world where people can get marks from spirits and get killed by them as well, so we're dealing with the supernatural, so just about anything's fair game. Divine wrath. If that's true, then... It is almost dawn. We must end the day's investigation. Please rest. I am sure all of you are tired from walking on the mountain. I haven't been this wiped out since the last time I was at the baseball club. Sorry, but I gotta go crash. Later. Too much has happened today. I need a break from it all. I'll think about the future more once I've got some rest. Well, good night. Hey, Yoshi. I've decided to leave tomorrow too. I'll miss you. Cut the sap. It's gross. Oh, great. I try to be nice to this asshole, and it's like, ugh, that's gay. Which is a future reference. That was something that me and my boyfriend would say as a joke to each other. Be like, oh, that's gay. That's a kind of joke. Anyway, I'm satisfied. That big string of missing persons cases the Force couldn't solve, I figured out what was behind it. And I've basically closed the Honeybee family case I've chased for years. The truth you're seeking can be found here, huh? Maybe something else, isn't she? I can finally visit someone's grave. The suspicion's still the same, but it feels like he's more at peace. He accomplished what he set out to do. Hey, Shiki. This whole thing is too dangerous. I'm reckless, but that doesn't mean I don't care if I live or die. Sticking my neck out for you past this point is just too risky. Sorry. Tremor runs through his clenched fist. If you manage to escape your death, I'll buy you a drink sometime. See ya. Now, Lord Yoshiki, please inform me once you are ready to rest. Good night. Universe answer: the truth behind Shimo. Other. I don't want to save an. I don't want to exit. I want to just save. Oh, never mind. No, no mark birds to choose from. Oh no. Yeah, have a chat. We'll end it. Good night. That was the end of chapter 2, Shimo. And the fucked up bloody bee people. Ugh. It's been 3 days since Shimo's defeat. Machine and Shell have left, leaving only Christy and I at the mansion. We've not had any new mark bearers arrive, nor any new information on any spirits. Death's footsteps keep drawing closer. Good work, Lady Christy and Lord Ishida. Did you obtain any clues? No, nothing really. I'd hoped, but... I see. Lady Sayer's studies seemed optimal to contain something of interest. Christy and I just finished investigating Sayakuju's study. It had been full of mountains of specialized books and piles of reports. It was a daunting task, but we did our best to search through them regardless. Except it was all futile. Everything was about healing the spirit, nothing mentioning the mark at all. Hey, Miss Ishii, don't you think it's useless to keep searching the mansion? You have any other ideas then? Well, remember what I said about Hate Shrine? Yeah. Right, of course you would. I was thinking, maybe the shrine is connected to all this spirit stuff. That's what Shimo's notes said, right? Everything happening in the forest is divine wrath of the Hate Shrine? Then you think the mark of the spirit activity... The mark and the spirit activity are because of this divine wrath? It's definitely a possibility. Disasters happen in many ghost stories and myths because of the wrath of gods. Isn't there value of looking into it? Certainly what I expect from you. Always so quick on the uptake. You see, it's brimming with confidence. She seems in a much better mood than she was 3 days ago. She's a famous reporter after all, so maybe this is what she's really like. So, Mary, I'd like to go see Hate Shrine. You don't mind, do you? It may be true many unpleasant rumours surround that forest. If the cause is Hate Shrine, there may be some clues there. But even if there are, if it's spiritual, then how are normal humans like us supposed to find it? Christian, I don't have spiritual powers. In that case, could you bring me along with you to Hate Shrine? I should be able to sense the presence of anything spiritual. I can act as a guide as well. You know that shrine? Yes, in truth, it enshrines the guardian deity of the Kujou family. Over the generations, the heads have taken care of the shrine. However, that came to an end after the recent war resolved. As one who serves the Kujous, I am concerned about its present state. Then bringing you along would mean I have to carry you, don't I? As it is impossible for me to walk, then I would agree with that assessment. I am sorry to inconvenience you. I'm in forest and dead night. I'm looking forward to carrying a Mary all the way there to the shrine. I'm not looking forward to the crazy fucking looks I'd get if I was carrying a life-size doll with me like that. We've all gone out and we haven't left. It's a small price to pay if we get any hints about the spirits. That's true. I think Mary's eager about this too, so I'll just have to deal with it, I suppose. Okay, let's go back to the forest. To the forest! Before we leave, we put Mary in the back seat. Thank God she's not as heavy as she looks. I should be able to carry her just fine. By the way, this is she. Have you read the files over there? She points to the right side of the room and the shelves packed with files. Not yet. I've searched most of the mansion. I haven't checked the garage. Oh really? She grabs file and flips to the pages. Looks like articles of various crimes. The clippings cover every incident in H City and the surrounding area. What, was Miss Kujou looking into criminal activity? And you don't look related to the mark? No, not as far as I can tell. These are all extremely old. Most recent dated 5 years ago. She puts the file back. Alright, we should head out soon. Walk outside the entrance of the forest and gather Mary into my arms. We make our way to the family arch. There's still a ways to go. A mini man carrying doll. You're practically a ghost story itself. If someone sees you here. Yeah, I quite agree. I am very sorry to cause you such trouble. Mary stares up at me as I hold her. Her skin and hair glint bewitchingly from the light from the flashlight that catches them. I have not been outside in a long time, and to go hiking in the arms of such fine gentlemen. This is a very precious experience. She sounds as dispassionate as ever, but is she actually having fun? Still, it is just as the rumors say. This forest is filled with curses and resentment of the dead. Simply their presence is enough to drive the living mad. The land is tainted. I can see why it has given birth to monstrous spirits. I bet if you track down the cause of it, it'll be a divine wrath. Let's hurry to the shrine. Yep, here we are. We reached the old Torii gate with no trouble. Stay and watch for a while, but nothing comes out of the beehives. They seem to be sleeping. It is most likely because Shimo is now gone. Hate Shrine is up those steps. In Mary's direction, we walk towards the gate. A small black shadow flits across our feet. It's that rabbit again! So this is the rabbit you told me about, Lord Ishiki. You are correct. It is very cute. Rabbit stares up at the two of us. Then disappears towards the shrine. What in the world was that about? What do you think, Mary? I felt a strange presence. It appears to be possessed by some kind of soul. So is the spirit too. Indeed. Though it does not appear strong enough to give marks to humans. We know nothing of its true nature, so please proceed with caution. Follow the rabbit and the Torii gate and up the stone steps. At the top we find the wilderness creeping in. There doesn't seem to be anything here but an old altar. Is this Hate Shrine? Sadly it has fallen into disrepair. The war was over 50 years ago. I suppose this was to be expected. That black rabbit is gone. Search shrines give me the creeps. Let's hurry up and get searching, so we don't take too long. Why are all these statues missing their heads? Those bit of statues are buried in the ground. Creepy. I wonder what happened here. Now, it's not just one or two that are headless, they're all headless. That tree was cut down. There's a sacred shimmering rope on a ragged boulder. What if the boulder is Nuaka? What's that? According to ancient Shinto tradition, it's a sacred rock that a god descended on. Getting stoned. Hey there, Steve, how you doing? We had a raid a little while ago, but I think most of the raiders have disappeared. Or are lurking. Anyway, we defeated Shimo, the big fat guy with massive holes in his body and bees in his face. We defeated him, and he looked far more horrifying when his bees were gone. We could actually see his face. But he's been put to rest. Now we're trying to figure out what the next spirit is. It's not uncommon for the rock itself to become an object of devotion. So one shrine altar. A clouded mirror serves as the Goshite. Looks like it's true that no one's taken care of this place for a long time. I peek inside the altar just in case, but all I find is a thick layer of dust. The Goshite is outside and the altar is empty. That's concerning. I don't think there's any more we can search. But it's such a concern me. Why are all the ones within the shrine missing their heads? Shinto and Buddhism were ordered to be separated during the Meiji period. Before then, many shrines were dedicated to both. Hate Shrine was much the same. But in the Meiji period, there was a push to make Shinto the main religion. The faiths were forced apart. Extremists stole the Buddhist statues from shrines and desecrated them. Oh, the famous anti-Buddhist movement. So this is where that happened. No, it was done in public spaces as they wanted to make a show of it. Broken statues were carried here to serve as a memorial for worship. The Kishu family head was said to be aggrieved, so he moved them in secret. It seems that all the broken statues from around Hate City were buried here. Strange. They said they were worshipped, but this place is pretty much a ruin. You have a keen eye, Lord Ishiki. The shrine was subsequently dug up and the statues were stolen. So they came all the way into this huge forest just to carry off broken statues? Who would do something like that? That I do not know. I merely heard they were stolen 50 years ago, around the time of the war. So the statues are broken, thrown away, and then dug up again. They say Buddha has a wealth of patience, but even he'd get angry. Could anger turn to divine wrath and give birth to the mark of the spirits? Mary, have you been able to feel the presence of any spirits or whatever? About that, this land is much more foreboding than I imagined. The energy of the forest swallows all else. It is hard to sense beneath it. So, too much background noise, right? Yes, although I do sense the same presence as Lady Christie's mark, however faint. I'm sure the spirit that gave her the mark is somewhere in the forest. So after all that, we were only able to reconfirm something we already knew. Forgive me, I was unable to... Don't apologize, Mary. We learned plenty about you here. What do you mean? I'll tell you on the way back. First, let's get the hell out of here. This place gives me the creeps. Maybe it's the ill will Mary sensed. Maybe there's nothing else of any interest. It's weird that there are all those headless statues here, but there's nothing inside that shrine, which is odd. Leave Hate Shrine, walk down the beast trail towards the forest entrance. Maybe it's because of the strange tale, but for some reason I feel like someone is watching us from the darkness of the trees. Well, considering what we've seen in this game so far, it probably isn't just that. There probably is someone watching. Begin to drive back to the mansion. As we break the dense forest, I can see building lights pop up here and there. Well, that was a complete waste of time. My anxiety lifted. I don't even bother to filter the words that slip out of my mouth. Oh, I don't think that's true. It's all coming together for me. Without further prodding, Chrissy starts in on a theory, passion evident in her voice. I believe Shimo was right. Hate-Shrine is definitely what's causing all the strange stuff in the forest. I'm sure it's those stolen statues. Don't you agree? I wonder. Feels like we just don't have enough info at this point to say one way or the other. There's no denying there's a lot of strange things going on in that forest. People are suicide, Shimo wandering around. It couldn't just be coincidence, could it? If you research the shrine, you might learn more about Mark. I feel it's a lot safer than risking our lives looking for the spirit. Don't you think? You might be right. My replies are half-hearted, which isn't what Christy was hoping for, so she falls silent. Awkward, uncomfortable silence settles. Lord Chiki, please stop the car. He speaks for the first time since we entered the car. What is it? I sense a presence similar to Lady Chrissy's mark close by. Ooh. Could we possibly have found a new clue? One of his requests, I parked in a vacant rest stop on the outskirts of H City. Christian and I step out of the car. Gah! Oh shit. Oh my god, that's not good. My mark is suddenly scalding. Is something nearby? Look. Someone's over there. Someone? Where? Ah! A small girl steps out of the telephone box. Why is a kid outside this time of night? Thank you for bringing me out here this late at night, Peter. I got to talk with Hanayome. Oh yeah? Glad to hear it. A rather round young man appears, stepping out of the shadows. You got your question answered, Suzu? Yeah, it's okay now. Yame sure is amazing though. She knows where everything is. You got that right. She helped me find my limited edition Love and Hero phone strap I dropped. Huh? What's Love and Hero? What? You don't know? They're a popular idol group here. They've been all over TV lately. I'm surprised you haven't heard. TV's restricted at home. Mum says it lost your brain. Oh, is the bus coming soon? Oh, last bus is on its way. We better go. It'll be a big trouble if your mum finds out we went out. Yeah. Watched from distance for a while, but it's hard to determine the relationship. Pain from my scar is suddenly gone. Hey, thanks for the raid, Costa. How you been? Well, that's 2 raids. Bloody hell, I'm not expecting that. Let me just get a shout out organised. Oops. Costa. There we go. Boom! Shout out. Ah, Persona 5! Oh yeah, I saw you were playing Persona 5 earlier. I've been meaning to play that myself, but I don't have a PS4. Ah, no problem, no problem. Well, yeah, welcome everyone. I go by the name TGA, or the Gaming Archaeologist. I play, I'm a variety streamer. I try to play all kinds of strange old retro games, but I also play some fairly unknown and obscure modern and PC games, or just games that are fun. Currently, we're playing Spirit Hunter Deathmark, which is a horror visual novel game about ghosts who leave their marks on people, and after an amount of time, they die if they don't do anything about the mark. The only way to get rid of the mark, from what I've experienced so far in this game, is you have to face the ghost and defeat it. Being a ghost, however, you can't just, zap it with a gun or something. You have to find out about its history, get various items, and then when you get into a combat situation, you and your partner have to use certain items to go against it. Of course, depending on the ghost, some items work, some items don't. And because you collect so many items in this game, you might collect utter junk. Oh, it's on the PS3. Alright, I do have a PS3. If I do stream Persona 5, I'll have to get a capture card for it. Hey Chrissy, what do you think? I turned, but Christy isn't there. Hey, you there, just how do you know that girl? Depending on your answer, I'll report you for child abduction. Well, there goes Christy, hounding the poor guy. Just calm down. I tried to placate her, but she won't budge. The man stumbles over his own words. He looks flustered and overwhelmed. Hey, lady, don't be mean to hate her. Girl rushes to stand defensively in front of him and glares at us. She seems a lot more level-headed than the flustered guy behind her. I asked him to help me, okay? I wanted to talk to Hanayome, so I had him come with me. Who's this Hanayome you keep mentioning? A ghost who helps find things. Oh, that's worrying. Oh yeah, I've heard of that. You need a special decoder because, of course, it's an encrypted. Because it's encrypted on the PS3, which I think is just kind of shitty that they did that. But there is a way to get around it. I've heard of, but I need to get the card first before I investigate that. Yeah, I think that's kind of stupid. They stop it from being captured. Kind of ridiculous. But yeah, so far we've defeated a second ghost, which was a creepy, bloated individual who had massive holes in his body and had bees covering his face. this ghost we haven't learned anything about yet, so we don't even know what it is. But chances are we're about to find out. A ghost helps you find things. People say that you can talk to her from the telephone box. A ghost, huh? She looks at me. We're both thinking the same thing. Earlier the mark was hurting, so maybe... You guys are serious. What's going on? He notices the glances between us. Does this scar look familiar at all? I show them the mark on my right arm. Hey, hold on, what is this? That looks exactly like mine! He pulls off one of his gloves and reveals the mark in his hand. It's a cursed scar, yeah? I saw it in the article in the Uparts monthly. They say it causes amnesia, even kills you, but that's nonsense. It's not true at all, right? Right? Sounds like he'd heard the rumours, but chose to not do anything about it. That's no surprise, really. It's tough to believe it's real until your memory loss starts becoming noticeable. I've got one of those too. It showed up on my left wrist when I made the phone call earlier. She pulls up her sleeve and shows her mark. They both have the mark after calling Hanayome. That's more than a coincidence. Well, we can't just leave them here. Let's bring them to the mansion. We tell them what's going on and ask them to go to Kujo Mansion with us. It's surprising it doesn't take much to get them to come. I thought it would take more convincing. Could partially be because they missed the last bus while talking to us. We tried World of Horror. World of Horror. That doesn't ring a bell at all, to be honest. I'll look it up. World of Horror. Oh, it is on Steam, okay. Ooh, I like the look of this. It's in early access, so it's not yet finished, I'm guessing. The old gods are reawakening, clawing their way back to the world that's spiraling to madness. In hospitals, abandoned classrooms, quiet apartments, and dark forests, strange appearances, and unexplainable phenomena test the sanity of residents of Shimo-o, Japan. Ah. I'll definitely take note of that and probably buy it when I get paid next. Well, thanks for that, Costa. I'm definitely interested now. Before they climb in, a warn Mary to stay quiet until we get back. Might be a bad idea to freak them out. Yeah, it might be a bad idea because we got in the car. You see, we have a doll called Mary, and she's a life-size doll that talks. Yeah, I just checked it. It looks pretty interesting. Let's introduce ourselves. The man's name is Ita Nakamatsu. The girl is Suzu Miyomiya. They tell us they met through the readers column in Uparts Monthly. Suzu mentioned she was interested in Hanayome, and Ita told her what he knew. Then she pestered him to bring her to the room and telephone box. They were out this late because of her. Her parents sound pretty strict. Her mother keeps a close eye on her after school, and she needs permission to go out. So she snuck out of the house after her mother went to bed. Hanayome is just as famous at my school as Hanahiko is. Hey, Ita, please tell them about those rumors. Do I have to? Okay, fine. Ita reluctantly tells us at Suzu's request. Oh, here we go. Here's the story. Yep, one bit game seems like a cup of tea. Well, I do like to investigate old games. Here we go. They're just rumours I read, but... Oh, fuck off. So that's the ghost we're dealing with. Hey, remember that one story? You know, the one about the public phone box in H City? There's a ghost that looks like a bride and she'll find what you're looking for. One of my friends actually tried it. He went to a specific phone box then that lets you talk with ghosts. The phone suddenly started ringing. He slowly picked up the phone, but all he could hear was this weird smacking noise. He stayed on the line until... Did you see it? He heard a woman whisper. So he did what the rumours said to do and said, "No, I haven't seen it." Then she said, "What do you want to see?" His cat had gone missing, so he asked where it was. When he looked where the woman said it was really there. So the rumours are totally true. I want to go ask her where my future bride is now. Oh, wanna come with me? Yeah, if I followed a rumor like that, and I did actually get an answer on the phone like that, I'd probably shit myself before I asked a question. There. I came over from the car and gently placed it back on the sofa. Thank you very much. Being on your arms is not bad, but I am most calm when I am here. The dog really talked. I can't say I expected that. Then does that mean all the stuff about the mark is true too? On the way over, we updated Suzu and Ita with just about all they needed to know. They may not completely believe us, but they're not rejecting it outright either. Seems like Ita in particular has already experienced some memory loss. Something about forgetting the names of anime characters or voice actors. Yeah, typical. Chrissy looks at him strange, but she appears to be taking it quite seriously. And Suzu stuck out of the house because she believed the rumors about Hanayome. They both believed in the cult already. I'm pretty sure that will help us find a way to skip the mark. Granted, they're also really curious about Hanayome. Pardon me, but may I speak? The marks on Suzu and Ita. They are likely from Hanayome and Lady Christie. The feeling I sense from your mark is the same as theirs. So we can assume Hanayome also gave the mark to you. Do you recall encountering her? Something weird did happen. Right before I entered the forest, I stood in the phone box on T Mountain. The phone rang out of nowhere. Oh, it might be because of that. The telephone box in the rest area is also rumours of Hanayome. But I didn't pick it up. It creeped me out, so I left. I was never able to give that person one final call because of that. What are you talking about? It's not for children, no. Fine. So there are other phone boxes like that. I think there are 3 that Hanayome will call from. The one we went to in the A highway parking lot is one. The one in the T Mountain rest spot, that's the one Miss Christie went to. And I don't know where's the last one. At the park by T apartment complex. It's the only one inside the city. But why just those 3 locations? Don't know, the BBS I read didn't say. Mister, do you really think Hanayome is one who gave us the marks? But the rumors say Hanayome could go back 5 years. And no one's ever mentioned that if you call her, you'll get a mark. Suzu's right. Rumors about the mark thing only pop up super recently. So you're saying Hanayome hasn't always been giving out the mark. That's true. I wonder what triggered the change. What does companies say, seeing as I don't know anything about spirits? Ghosts helping people find what they're looking for. That's pretty strange. Definitely a definition of a ghost story. Hey, Mishishiki, if the rumors are true, why don't we try asking where the stolen statues are? If we return their places, they might just save our lives. Search for the statues. If Christie's right, we might be able to escape the mark without fighting the spirit. Mary, what do you think? Good question. Objects with human forms are easily able to gain inexplicable powers. Bleeding stone statues, cursed doors. There are many examples. Historical statues of gods and Buddha would certainly be no exception. Asking Hanayome about them would be a good idea. So says the door before our eyes that has the inexplicable power to talk. Yeah, not just the inexplicable power to talk, but also can sense ghosts and has a ridiculous amount of knowledge about ghostly things as well. Maybe it wouldn't be strange that Buddha statues could bring down divine wrath. Lord Yoshiki, may I add, as I explained previously, your mark is different from the others. Vanquishing spirits seems to weaken your mark's power. It's been several days since you told me that I was going to die. Taking care of the spirits we encountered is likely how I'm still among the living. What are you trying to say? I cannot say what the relationship between your mark and Hanayome is, but it is true. It is in your best interest to track down spirits. I hope you will guide these mark bearers this evening as well. Can only picture Christy and Ato facing off against the spirit by themselves. If they failed, then a child would suffer the deadly consequences. That would weigh heavily on me. No turning back, I'll figure something out. Thank you. Mary bows her head slightly. Now, you should begin investigating Hanayome. Why does she only call from 3 public phones in H City? Her secret may lie in the answer. You visited the parking lot already. Please investigate Tea Mountain and the park by a tea complex. There we go. Alright, as you're here, I'll talk about... Yeah, we're talking about the previous ghosts that we fought. The first one was Hanahiko, which was a very sad state. Hanahiko was a child who ended up dying. The poor thing... It was pointed out that he was a boy who loved to wear lipstick and dress up in girly clothing. The headmaster disliked this and locked him up in a hidden room down here. He locked him up down here because and made up the excuse that he was doing it to try and teach him better. But really it was just a disgusting attempt to hide what he was really after, as was pointed out in the diaries. As you can tell, this poor kid suffered, he died, and then when he came back, he started doing this to people, transforming them into plant life. As you can see there, with this poor guard who had these flowers bursting out of his face. But we managed to put him to rest by giving him, by painting lipstick on his face and showing him a mirror, and then he happily died. Happily rested. Why can't I click that one? That's weird. Oh, now I can click it. Strange. Yeah, here we go. There were these human bee farms here from this cult. They made human bees, and they had this weird obsession with making people's bodies into beehives. And there was Shimo when he got all the bees out of his face. Rather horrifying looking, but when we put him to rest, that was it. When we put him to rest, he passed away. That's what he looked like with the bees on his face. And that was him when we were fighting him and we got the bees away. Don't know much about him apart from that he was part of. Oh wait, here we go. Certificate in the pasted on the first page. Illustration of the non-profit honey bee family with the address of H City. It was signed 8 years ago. Their goal is environmental protection of honeybees and their habitats. Their leader's name is Shinzao. So that's Shimo's true name. But the rest were all incoherent ramblings about what he felt about the world, etc, etc, etc. And all of his people in the cult committed suicide, whereas he died some other way. Not sure how, but it was pretty awful. And other people all committed suicide in this forest. As to everyone went to promised land. Oh body, not enough holes, need more. And now we found Hanayome, which we know about nothing so far. But then again, we've just started. Let's see, who should we take with us? The ex-reporter, the gutsy girl, or the Tyrann nerd? You know what, let's take the nerd with us. Why not? Where the fuck that was? Right, let's see. We need to check the two other areas, the rest area and the park. Let's try the rest area. No, let's try the park. I'm sure me hanging around with anime nerd isn't going to be too disturbing. See, a small park tucked away in all looming apartment buildings. There's no one here. I guess everyone's already asleep. I'm pretty sure that food booth's from the Hanayome rumors. Man, parks are kind of eerie when there are no kids around. I'm saying the phone is supposed to ring if you wait for it for a while. Guessing waiting outside doesn't count. Yeah, probably not. When I tried, it didn't ring until after I'd gone inside the thing. But the booth is too small for 2 people. Either I or Ito will have to go in. I'll pass. I'm kind of big, so yeah, me and crab spaces don't work. Guess I'll have to go in. Alright, let's see what happens. It's crammed inside and almost impossible to move around at all. I'd be sitting duck if the spirit attacked me while I'm in here. Clouded glass makes it hard to see the outside. That just makes me more nervous. I wonder how long I have to wait until the phone rings. Past the time, I glance around the inside of the booth. There's a poster attached to the window. Young woman kidnapped. A young local woman was kidnapped close to this location. If you witness crime, please notify the police, MPD. This is dated 5 years ago. Looks like something terrible happened here. Phone begins to ring. There you go. I hesitantly reach out and pick it up. The sound I hear is a dial tone. No one's speaking. What's going on? Oh, here we go. So then there's a strange noise. Crunching, smacking, like the sound of saliva as someone chews. Don't know, swelling in the woman's voice. The voice is creepy, cold, and chills me down the bone. Is this Hanayome? See it. She asked the second time. It was mentioned that I should say I haven't seen it. Very seriously, I say I haven't seen it. What do you want to see? So I mean, exactly as the rumors said. Anyway, I'm supposed to tell you the location of whatever you're looking for. Chrissy told me to ask about the Buddha statues that were stolen from Hate Shrine. I'll give that a try. Buddha statues. Lord Buddha. Doesn't your arm already have the mark of the Buddha on it? Tell me, you want a new Buddha? Why are you doing that? Tell me. Well, tell me. 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 Jesus. The line goes dead. The woman's scream is still ringing in my ears. I feel sick. It must be because of my brush with the blood-curdling insanity. Why didn't she answer my question? What was different from when the others asked? Mark on my arm burns dully, like it's reminding me it exists. Maybe this is why she was acting strangely. And she did say something to the effect that Buddha gave me this mark. Was she just too insane to differentiate between Buddha and a monstrous spirit? Or is this mark really the work of divine wrath from Buddha statues? Wait a while longer for the phone doesn't ring again. There's no point in staying here. As soon as I leave the booth, later comes up to me. I'm drenched in sweat. Did something happen? I tell you about my conversation with Hanayome. Weird. I haven't mentioned that online. His brow furrows in confusion. Anyway, why don't we try go in the other phone booth? There could be clues there. You could try there too. There's no time to get lost in thought. Last phone booth is in the team in this area. You'll head there after stopping the mansion. It's probably wise to ask Mary what she knows since it's on the way. Alright. Back we go. Never talked with Mary. I told Mary what happened in the phone box. So Henry reacted strangely. She called the spirit that cursed you with your mark Buddha. I cannot say I know what she saw, but from what you said, she will likely not respond to your question. That does not mean she does not understand you, however. Use any method available to obtain as much information as you can. I'm going to change partners to Christy. See if Christy can... let's try this area. It might respond differently to Christy than me. Who stands stood on the edge of the vacant area? An endless sea of trees behind it. Christy must have run to the forest after she heard the phone ring. You hear a dog howl from nearby. It almost sounds sad, but I'm probably just imagining it. But she doesn't seem bothered by it. She's completely focused on the phone box. I must have got my mark from Hanayome back then. But I was completely oblivious. I wasn't exactly in the right state of mind. Well, now that I'm here, I still have no idea why Hanayome hung up on me. I followed the rumors exactly. Where did I go wrong? Scratch my head. Don't adhere to gossip. Defy it. I'd say that's something that you should apply to any teenager. Don't adhere to gossip. Defy it. Suddenly I heard that strange voice again. Gossip. In other words, the rumors? What would happen if I don't follow the rumours? Chrissy, go back to the car. There's something I want to try. But I might end up backfiring on me. Sure. Don't know what you're going to do, but please be careful. Oh, and I almost forgot. I have a message from Ita. Yeah? It's about the latest information on Hanayome from the BBS. Take a look. Chrissy hands me a note written by Ita. Don't talk about eyes or things like it when you're on the phone with Hanayome. If the call goes sideways somehow, don't say I, okay? Yes, best to avoid anything that even sounds like I. What? Don't say I? That's it? Yep, that's it. Anyway, Ita said he was sure it would come in handy. I'll keep in mind. So don't say I. 7 phone ring. There's a poster on the booth too. Something on the park. It has been here for a few years. Help our investigation. On the night of 2/8/1990X, an assault took place in the forest nearby. If anyone has any info on this case, please notify H Police Department. February 8th, 5 years ago. I think the poster I saw in the park had the same date. Coincidence? Phone rings. I grab the receiver and slowly pick it up. And it looks like someone's chewing gum on the other end of the phone. As the cold voice speaks. Do not say I. So try to say no. Line goes dead. Well, long over the phone doesn't ring again. Guess I should step out and try again. Okay, I fucked up then. Back to the best area. Don't hear gossip to fire. Okay. Some weird advice. Oh yeah, don't say I or anything that sounds like it. Here you go, that sound again. Chewing sound. Fucked up chewing sound. I saw it. You saw it, didn't you? You saw that thing of me. Well, that was a completely different reaction. Seeing something outside collides violently with the glass of the booth, but I can't see it. Tell me, how did you see it? With your own eyes, or eyeglasses, or telescope? It'll have to be telescope because it doesn't like eyes. Telescope. Sounds like something searching around inside the phone box. You saw it. You said you saw it. What colour? A beautiful colour. Red, pink, green? Red. Oh shit. What kind of person are you? What's important to you? Your dreams, romance, love? Fucking hell. Phone goes dead. Jesus. Yes, I know, the bloody handprint is gone and so anonymous presence. The questions she asked me were strange. She was practically anxious about what I had seen. I think I did a good job, but not mentioning anything like eyes in my answers. Overly conscious of being seen. Maybe that's where her secret lies. Let's visit me. My mug started hurting out of nowhere. Did it go alright? I tell Chrissy about what happened in the telephone booth. I have no idea what it means. Guess there's no way she'd know the answer. Something's on the ground there. Sure enough, there's a folded up piece of paper lying near the booth. Looks like a piece of stationery. I don't think it was there before I went to the phone box. Pick up the paper and open it. To Seiko. I'll dispel all of your heartache. So forget that horrible incident and take your quiet rest up in heaven. An incident? Poster I saw in the telephone booths mentioned something like that too. Could they be connected? I asked Chrissy what they think. She looks deep in thought. Where is it? Oh, nothing. Well, we've checked all the boxes, so let's head back to the mansion. Something still bugs me though. Yeah. Should probably head back for now. New information in the spirit guide. This is a very strange game. Hey, Mrs. Yuki, you know those posters and that bit about of that stationery we found? Could they be linked to Hanayome? She might have been someone who was caught up in the incident and killed. If that's the case, then she turns to all the shelves with files. Files full of articles and criminal cases. Dates for 5 years ago, right? Then there might be an article on what happened there in these files. We could use more help. Maybe Eita and Sozu can help us. Go ahead and call them over. Alright, we'll do. All four of us began reading through the files. The clippings range from the smallest dispute to the most heinous crimes in H City. But they all dated 5 years ago or earlier. Did they get stored in the garage because they're so old? After a while, I found it. The victim's name is Psycho. The date is February, 5 years ago. Gotta be it. Gussie lays the file out on the desk and we all peer at it. Files articles about an incident that happened 5 years ago. The victim's name was Psycho Hasengawa. Apparently she committed suicide in the forest by H Castle on the eve of her wedding. Ooh. She was in her dress when she was found. Suzu, you probably shouldn't read anymore. It's pretty bad. Thanks, Eita, but I want to know more about the Hanayome, and I feel like I need to do this. She's cringing, but she sounds determined. Between this and sitting out at night, she's a surprisingly brave kid. It's rather odd for someone her age. I remember now. This happened back when I used to be a news anchor. because he mutters just loud enough to hear. Then, do you know the whole story? It was horrible. It's hard to recount. A woman was abducted by a gang while she was walking her dog. They brought her to the forest and assaulted her. People found her battered and staggering along the road the next day. The dog was run over and killed near the forest when it chased after them. Oh, Jesus, that's what that dog sound was. Poor little bastard. Poor little bugger. It's horrifying. Yeah, but that wasn't the end of Psycho Ego's misfortune. Somebody cuts in. As usual, grin, there's nowhere to be found. It's well known in some circles, but her assault was photographed. The pictures were sent to her fiance. Oh! They threatened to make them public if he didn't pay up. I heard he gave them a ton of money to get the photos and the negatives. Is that true, Christy? Yeah, I heard that as well. I saw that Miss Psycho had a mental breakdown. And in the end, she hung herself. She'd been a serious, honest woman, so she just couldn't bear it. Cruel fate of a woman attacked before her wedding. We fell son as the reality weighs on us. Susan timidly speaks up, her face pale. Maybe there's a connection between what happened to Miss Hanayome and Hayone's phone boxes. According to the article, the incidences that wrecked her life took place near each of the phone box. She was abducted by the park and assaulted by the rest area. She was found wandering near the parking lot near AH Highway. The phone booths connected to Hanayome and Seiko Hagatawa. Coincidence sends a shiver down my spine. So that note we found by a telephone booth. Did Seiko's fiance write it? Most likely. What's strange is it was there and not where she committed suicide. Did Hanayome put it there? Maybe she was telling us something. I have no clue how spirits think, but if Susan's right, then the note is an important clue for us. I seem to recall Miss Psycho's fiance was a famous musician. As a result, the case was widely publicised at the time. It happened right after they returned from a romantic trip to Greece. Old ladies were sobbing about how it made it all more tragic. And the poor dog they brought on the trip died heroically as well. Does fiance know? Well, he began acting strange due to the shock and then went missing. Some say a suicide was to follow him. But he wasn't the only one who disappeared. It sounds like all the culprits went... Oh! All the culprits went missing! Well, to be honest, they fucking deserved it, let's be honest. Is that online too? Nope, it's none of that. The internet wasn't the same back then, they were only hubs. Hubs? Like pre-internet chat rooms? Everyone was talking about it on the occult hubs back then. There was one person in the community who knew way too much. I think he was one of the culprits. He brought up a bunch of things like taking pictures and all that. And I bet those were pictures of the assault. Yeah, that's right. After they were finished, those assholes got a camera out and took pictures of her. Her face soaked in tears. The whole time she yelled, "Don't look, don't look." Don't look, huh? I knew it was an extreme reaction to being seen by others. He kept going on about it night after night until he suddenly stopped posting. People who knew him said they couldn't contact him at all. Those guys deserve to die, but this is still really creepy, you know? Suddenly, a line from the note pops into my head. I'll dispel all of your heartache. Wait. I will dispel all of your heartache. Does that, if that's the note from the fiance, then does that mean he, when he disappeared, he hunted them down like some kind of serial killer. Or like some kind of vigilante. That's what I'm thinking. Hey Chrissy, do you happen to know exactly where in the forest Psycho killed herself? Oh, yep, sure. Yeah, sure you kill her night, Costa, and have a good look. And again, thanks for the raid. That's the second raid I've had tonight, which has been amazing. It's been something I've never seen before, to be honest. But yeah, I'll catch you online. I hope to catch you online again sometime, Costa. I'll see you later. You have a good one, and hopefully this game didn't creep you out too much. This game didn't creep you out that much, because it has some very disturbing stuff in it, as we just discussed on here. I don't know exactly where in the forest Psycho killed herself. I was aboard at the time, so I did go to the location. That was 5 years ago, so I don't know exactly. I feel like I went west from that big arc at the entrance. So you ready to go? Sorry. But oh, bless. Sorry about that. I was a bit disturbed the other day, actually. I looked up where certain videos of mine were being viewed, and for some reason, videos of me sneezing ended up on someone's fucking list, and I was like, you haven't. Why would you make a video list of just people sneezing? Whatever. Yeah, you might be able to figure out something about Hanayome. If I don't understand. I've had my fill of that forest, but I suppose we have no leads. No, that's the problem. We don't have any other leads at the moment. See, I think I'll keep going till 11. I've got another internet date I want to take up of. We've been doing a bit more often than once a week, and it's been a lot of fun. There's one like series we want to watch, and we'll probably finish it tonight. Actually, it's called Love, Sex, and Robots. It's a series with loads of different like short episodes that different companies made, and they're all really fun, and they're all under 20 minutes long. But they've got some substance to them. Some of them are funny, some of them are seriously dark, like pardon me. Like Sunny's Edge, which is about this underground fighting ring where they use genetically modified monsters that people wire themselves in mentally. And this one person, Sunny, who had 17 undefeated wins, she was pretty much a master of it, and some people said it was because of what happened to her, where she was beaten, killed, used up, cut up, all these sort of things. But really, she has a secret edge. But that would be spoiling it if I went further. Anyway, back to the game. This is more than awkward, I thought. Being out alone with someone who, until recently, was planning to kill herself. Do you have something you want to say? She noticed right away. Was I being that obvious? No, not really. It's fine. You don't have to hide it. You're wondering if I still want to kill myself, aren't you? Is this a woman's intuition? No, maybe I'm just crap at hiding things. Don't worry, I don't anymore. People hate it when things are forced on them, right? Doesn't matter what it is. I can trust you, right? Yes, at least for now. Here's hoping she keeps feeling the same. At least while we're together. Just then, Tyre hits a bump on the road. I can see a square grey object in the back seat through the rearview mirror. Is that thing back there yours? No, that's Ada's radio cassette player. Huh? Why something like that? He said we might need music during the drive, then went and put it in here himself. But we don't have any CDs or tapes. Should I turn on the video? No, I'll pass. Conversation grinds to a halt after that. It's like there's an invisible person between us. I've fallen silent for a while because he finally speaks up again. It only makes sense for the conversation to turn one direction. It's rather worrisome, don't you think? After all this time, they don't know. Who doesn't know what? Those two. They think the spirit just helps you find things. On a fairy tale. Yeah. Because you're exactly right. You quickly become disillusioned once you actually face the spirit. But thinking about it, wouldn't that be best? He looks at him in shock. What? Wait, what are you saying? I just mean, our lives are on the line here. Do you stop joking around? Sorry. She's furious at me. But it looks like she was telling the truth about not wanting to die. She's got too much pride. Someone like that would never commit suicide. I don't know. I don't know about that. What's so funny? Nothing. When you make it back again? I stare at the headlights and contemplate where we're going. That sigh was pretty deep. I can't believe we're here again. It's like I feel better knowing he's not around anymore. I almost remind her about Hanayome, but I stop myself from opening my mouth. I don't want to break her tenacious calm. Okay. It's supposed to be west of the gate. West of the gate again. There's no sign of a trail. Strange? Maybe I'm remembering it wrong. When I came here searching, there's a path to the west. Suddenly Chrissy's face stiffens. What's wrong? I feel cold all of a sudden. Whoa! Shit! Doggo! I follow her gaze and see a low shadow dashing out from the darkness. A dog? It certainly seemed like one. It kicks up dirt on its four legs, but it looks off somehow. Its fur is long and dishevelled, and from angles its face looks human. The dog stares at us, growling softly. What is it? Are you trying to tell us something? You're being too gentle with it. You need to sound firm, like you talk to God. Act like its master. All your dogs like to bark, right? So ignore it and stay quiet. So ignore it and stay quiet, huh? Yes, that's true for humans too. Powerful people tend to ignore others. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Dog barks loudly, then vanishes in the western underbush. The moment it's gone, the chill in the air dissipates like they're never there. Was it trying to guide us? Maybe. So I flashed out in the spot where the dog disappeared. And now a familiar pain shoots through my wrist. Dum dum dum. 3 hours left until death goes in. Probably not much time left, we better hurry. Let's check the bushes over there. Let's see in the forest again. Okay then. The dog is gone. I pushed my way in the underbush. I spotted traces of what used to be a path, and you could barely call it in this point. This must be the closed hiking trail. Path goes west from the gate. That's right, I know now. This path is I took before. That dog. Was trying to show this to us? Who knows? Anyway, let's get going. Okay, nothing to see here. There's something in the grass at the front of the tree. It's a wad of paper. Oh, take it. Push the grass aside and pick it up. One-out talisman. Woohoo! That's better. Let's go to the side. Might find something in. Whoa, what the fuck? Let's check the side first. Feel on the blades of grass. Instant camera! This will be when a red light appears. Apparently that means the flash can be used. It must have a battery left. Not that we're going to take any pictures with it. We can use it to defeat that ghost though. I'm guessing we're going to need that to defeat the ghost, because it's usually how this sort of thing works. Oh, the name of this chapter though, The Chewing Bride. Oh. Oh, that's a horrible fucking name, isn't it? The Chewing Bride. Oh. So that's not very much than dried blood that's stuck at the bottom of it. To see is to perceive light. A distant voice echoes in my head. True, seeing something means you're seeing the light that's reflecting. Now, what does that have to do with Hanayome? Oh, you're going as well, Steve. Well, see you later. I hope you enjoy the creepiness, and I hope you don't get too many nightmares. Yeah, have a good one. I shine a light on the grove of the trees in front of us and catch a glimpse of something odd. What is this? Something's posted here. I can't make it out from here. I move forward to take a closer look. Oh! What is this? I'm guessing they're pictures of all the people that assaulted him. All thought in my mind ceases. So this I'm unable to process what I'm seeing. My brain comes to a halt. Are these photos? A bunch of pictures of different people posted to the tree. But they're all... None of these photos have nails in their eyes. It's just Christian said. For some bizarre reason, each photo has a person with nails driven through both eyes. Attached to the nails is a sort of tape. Cold sweat drips down my back. What kind of grudge would cause someone to do something like this? Oh, I think we know. Hey, all the people in these pictures, are they all men? These mutters are just loud enough to hear. Huh? I look at the photos again. A good number of them are deteriorated, so hard to make out. But looks like she's right. Yeah, it looks like it. All the subjects are men. It's clearly not a coincidence. I'm guessing it's the attackers. I feel dizzy stepping back. Through my blurred vision, something flashes in the light of my flashlight. What's wrong? Nothing, it's just over there. Something sparkled up there. Something might be there, I should check it out. Something up in the branch of the tree is reflecting the light. Something must be stuck in the branches. The only way to be able to check it out is to climb up the trunk. Are you kidding me? Climbing this tree? There aren't any cavities, knots, or branches within reach. It'd be hard to climb up it, so... lost my partner for a boost. I refuse, there's no way I can climb that. I'll boost her up. It's just between us, but I weigh... She whispers in my ear. Okay, that's off the table. I'll try to climb the tree myself. Jump at the tree. I struggled to reach a while, managed to touch a branch until I crashed to the ground with a spectacular thud. Wow! Ah, I told you. Okay, we're gonna have to come back to this then. Let's change to the girl, because I think the girl can help. Because I can lift the girl up. That's it, go lift. Yo, go climb the tree. Yeah, I'll boost her up. If that's all, then okay, I'll try. I squat at the base of the tree and let her climb up on me. Up you go. I stagger a bit but manage to stand. I feel like I'm on the trees now. Can you reach? It's a little to the right. I'm almost there. Yeah. Suzu reaches as far as she could with her hand, and I lose my balance. Both crash to the ground. Are you okay? I'm fine. Here. Suzu shows me her hands. She's holding an object stuck to the tree branches. A dog collar. Collar, huh? Makes me think of the dog we saw coming here. It's belonged to that dog? I wonder who threw it away. Who knows? I put it away in my bag. I spot an inscription on the inside of the collar. Enter. Enter? E-N-T-A? How are you supposed to pronounce that? Universe better than tree. Enter. Entai? N-T-A. A low growl from somewhere. Can't see what's making it, but it has to be watching me. Oh, you did see that dog at the gate. Not sure why, but I feel intense hostility directed towards me. What shall we do? As Susan speaks up, growling grows distantly quieter. Remember the photos? All of them were men with nails in their eyes. I don't know what that has to do with the dog. Those pictures demonstrate the hatred that saturates this place. If I'm with Suzu, it might react differently. I consider my options. As I'll take the collar out. Yeah, the spirit was born here, so the dog is likely tied to this collar. Best generation the barking is coming from and show it the collar. Look, it appears like gust of wind. A big serious collar for me. Ooh, shit. That was not what I was trying to see. When I try and jump quickly back, I hear Susan call at me. As you can see, don't move. But I don't catch the rest of it. The dog rushes at me so fast, it's flying on the ground. So in the track, seeming confused that I'm not reacting, just standing still. His shoulder's back in his guard and prepares to attack again. Bares his teeth and growls. Yeah, threaten it loudly. I suddenly yelled, threatening it in the back. I bet the dog flies at me, oh shit. That was not the right choice. Dog always calling his mouth and stares at me. Like calling an inscription on it, doesn't it? Sure it says. Enter. What should I call it? Center sounds the most likely. Center? I'm about the name. The dog perks his ears up. I say it again, this time more clearly. Then... Not wrong! Dog visit against me is very strangely piercing. Well, the dog didn't like me, did he? Oh, how the fuck was I meant to figure that out? Alright, I just looked it up. It says it's written in like, what's it called? In Cyrillic alphabet. Where the fuck that is. So it's pronounced Genta. How the hell am I meant to know that? Yeah, we've already covered that. Having a female in the group makes the dog a bit less hateful. Show a collar to piss it off. Here we go. Yeah, as she said, don't move. Yeah, that's it, stand still. Dog gets confused and it's like, what the fuck? Getting ready to attack again. And I turn my back to it. To hear it threatening me. Grasp for a while until it pops. Don't know what the fuck that was meant to mean. That weird sound. Genta. About the name. Dog puts this up. I say it again, this time more clearly. Then dog turns around and quietly slinks into the bush. It disappears from sight. Seems I somehow managed to escape death. Whew. Fucking hell. We can now advance. I pick up the collar that was left behind and sigh deeply. Are you okay? Yeah, that was... I can't even say it was no big deal. My words simply trail off. That's all I can answer with. Pat myself down with my hands, but I don't seem to be injured anywhere. I did feel teeth biting into my hand when the collar was snatched from me though. That dog. Maybe supernatural. I hope it doesn't attack again. I think we'll be fine. It found what it was looking for. Right. Oh, the sound of rope tightening. Oh shit! Rope creaks above my head. The fuck? Silhouette swing in the shadow. My whole body shudders with dread. Are those people? So it gives a terrified yelp. Speechless, I shine my flashlight at them. They clearly aren't people. They're mannequins. Things hanging by the necks from the trees are display mannequins you can find in any department store. Obviously, dolls can't commit suicide. Just someone's idea of a prank? Maybe a warning to intruders? The only one who knows the truth would be whoever did this. So, I don't think they're dangerous. They're only mannequins. Oh, okay. This replies it easily. But before either of us take a step forward, I feel a shaky hand gripping into me. Something in his left hand. Okay. Stop going swaying. I grabbed the hand and take what's inside. Found a worn out talisman! Okay then. That helped. Haha. Oh, that one there looks like a creepy girl. I'm just about to see his face. These mannequins all appear to have like shit stuck in their eyes. There's no breeze. Hanging from the tree. I wonder what the person who did this was thinking. Jesus. Alright, on we go then. Find the spot. Is this a dog? Susie, be careful. No, it's okay now. It won't attack anymore. It's that dog from before. It starts digging in the dirt right in front of us. A few moments disappears like mist. What was it doing? Is there something over here? Let's take a look. Yeah, what's in the dirt? Reach out and touch the dirt. The texture on my hand surprises me. Dirt around there is soft. Almost as if something was buried. Give me your hand. Could we dig there? Don't think we'll need any tools. Please. Okay. As we near in the forest, middle of the night, and dig the dirt with our hands. I feel like I'm robbing a grave. It could be that those words popped into my head because I somehow knew what we'd find. Distracted, I looked down at what we dug up. What I find is a corpse. Just a skeleton now, but it doesn't look that old. Is that a corpse? Yeah. My voice sounds incredibly flat and uncaring even to me. At some point, death has become familiar. That fact, and not the corpse, is what sends a shiver down my spine. I'm too comfortable with the world of the dead. I know this, but I can't escape it. One part of me observes the remains before us and acts calmly. Just then I noticed something. What's that? There's something white in the skeleton's hand. Yeah, let's go with a plastic bag. Inside are a number of cassette tapes, some kind of note. The note's deteriorated, but parts of it are legible. I killed them all. Ones who assault you. Now you rest in peace. What needed to be done. Now I die here. This forest, you passed away. New song, won't listen heaven. No, ends there. 3 cassette tapes. Sounds like a suicide note, doesn't it? But these tapes. These are the cassette tapes. Why were they buried too? And look at the remains and it's asking the question. Of course, it's not going to reply. I don't know. I don't know. I trail off. A different voice is whispering into my mind. The last. The voice falls silent. The last? Wait a second, last what? It's not matter. It didn't say anything. It's nothing. Sorry, just talking to myself. Right, let's take these tapes with us. New information been added to the spirit file. Unidentified suicide victim. Well, I think we can tell who it is, can't we? It quite obviously must have been the oh fuck. Mark Burns Scarlet. Now death closes in. I don't know where Mark flares up painfully. Tense pulsing, setting my nose on fire. Shit, are we out of time? Right, look at this, Suzu, can you hear me? Yeah. Sorry, what? It all starts now. Grab Suzu and run. The spirit is closing in on us. Did I get a card to give someone? Regardless, I'm here inside, gripping the wheel. Mansion, need to get right there now. Glance at the rearview mirror at Suzu in the back seat. Suzu is staring vacantly out the window with a slightly tilted head. The only thing out there is darkness. There's nothing to look at. Peter's tape player is lying on its side in the passenger seat. I go out from the back, meaning to play one of those tapes. Quickly right at Kuja Mansion. If I discuss it with Mary, it's probably best to listen to the tapes first. Each one, but as I do, I notice something odd. The fuck? Where are we? I'm on an unfamiliar road, like I took a wrong turn somewhere. No, it's not unfamiliar. I've clearly been down this road before. But the route I was taking should have been no way for me to come across this road. That's the only way I can describe it. It's impossible. Okay, calm down. I must have made a mistake. I made a mistake because I was messing with the tape player. I wouldn't get lost on the way to the mansion. I've been there so many times now. I just missed the first intersection and ended up somewhere else strange. That's all. That's what I tell myself as I make a U-turn. And no matter how many times I go back... Damn it! Why am I here again? No matter how I turn, I end up on the same road again. Right, left, or keep going straight, I still return to the same place. This is ridiculous. I hit the steering wheel. Maybe it's because of my outburst, but my mark starts to burn again. This is bad, really bad. At this rate, death will catch up to us while we're in the car. Having said that, we can't go back to the mansion. I don't think we'll be able to get out of this maze, no matter how many times I try. In that case, what should I do? Where should I go drive? Oh, shit. No, 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 I want to escape this. Oh, damn it. I took the wrong route. I took the wrong route. I thought we were meant to go into order. I know exactly who's calling. I use the radio cassette player and... 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 Bag holding Seiko's memories ready nearby. But the phone immediately goes dead. Oh shit. Oh damn it. There she is. I'm gonna choose die and see if I can change the phone booth. You saw it, didn't you? You know you saw it. Hit it with a tape player. I'm sure that'll work. Turn the strength and go for the offensive. One fist attack and it's done. Well, actually, Spirit doesn't even flinch. Like scream explodes into my ears. In my darkening vision, I see the phone receiver dangling from its cord, endlessly beeping, lost signal. Yeah, so I can change what place I go to. It's amazing no matter how many times to try. That's the case, where should we go? Right, it says here, to get the good ending, you have to choose option 3. The mountain. The direction of the place that popped into my mind. T Mountain. It's not that I have to go there. Destination isn't important so long as it gets me out of the situation. And the gas pedal will probably turn the wheel, trying to get to this cursed trap. Finally, familiar scenery returns, as if lying in wait for me. The end, we're back here. Phone is ringing. I know exactly who's calling. The Marcus died. A crimson red. A few minutes left until death goes in. Enter the phone booth. Got H's radio cassette player and the bag holding the cyclist memories at the ready. Yep, immediately goes dead. Here she is. Not sure why she looks the way she does, but I'm guessing because of the rotting or something. It kind of looks like she's reptilian with the thingy around the eye there. You saw it, didn't you? I know you saw it. I think we have to take a picture of the camera first. Go into the camera and use the flash. No, that pissed her off. Spirit shrieks, and while it's distracted, I tumble out of the booth. Once out, I spy out the corner of my eye. Spirit is standing there looking down at me. Oh shit. Look at that. Camera's battery is dead. What should I do next? I think it's play one of these. Charm song, tape player, press the play button. Listen often, dear. Oh god. What should I do next? My. I stick my into tape player and press the play button. I don't know this one. It's just what's the song? that was meant to be the correct one. So what should I do next? Try Maya again. So Maya, take play and press the play button. I don't know this one. What's the song? What do you mean you don't know this one? Oh my god! It's finished, that song. Jesus Christ, look at that. Look at that fucking freak show. Hey, let me listen to the newest. Oh, the newest, which must be the Mai. Because she said she doesn't know that one. Take mine and take play and press the play button. Yes, that song was finished. Dog goes bounding over somewhere, barking happily. Jen, is this where you've been? Come on, let's go. He's waiting. See, that's the happy endings to put them to rest. Flash a light. I blink and the spirit is gone. I don't sense Hanayome anymore. She's gone now, Hanayome. Suzu is back to normal. I bet their mark's gone. But mine's still bright on my arm. I guess Hanayome didn't give me my mark back, after all. Then Hanayome really was Psycho Hagasawa. What a sad, terrible fate, turning into a ghost after she died. I feel sorry for her. This place isn't too far from where Psycho died. Maybe that's why the instant Hanayome vanished, I thought I caught the glimpse of her loyal dog. I hope her dog and the song her fiancé wrote for her help her to be at peace in heaven. Should we head back? Yeah. Phone starts ringing out of nowhere. It won't stop. It's like it's waiting for someone to answer. What should I do? Let's pick up. Hello? The other end of the line, it's a gentle voice of a woman. I am so very sorry for causing you so much trouble. Please excuse me. Was that the wrong number or something? Was they all packed? No, relax. No, that must have been Hanayome. I step out of the booth and get into the car with Suzu. It's the thing you see in a lot of ghost stories where when they die their mind is fuzzy, but when they come back, when they've been saved as it were, everything's clear and they're suddenly like, oh wait a minute, what have I been doing? And apologise. Welcome back, Mr. Yoshi. It's thanks to you that my mark is finally gone. Too bad I didn't get too much. I read a ton of comics about exorcisms, so I thought I could help. Good job to you too, Suzu. Everything went okay? Yeah, it's all thanks to him. Oh yeah? I bet I could have done a better job than him. Fuck off. You couldn't do shit. I await your return, Lord Yoshi. It appears that you overcame your fear and cleared away the grudge. Congratulations. Thus, unfortunately, your mark has not yet vanished. I managed to defeat 3 spirits now, but my mark still hasn't disappeared. It feels like that terrible fact may just freeze the blood in my veins. But I vow to fight against the mark. All I do now is press forward. Miss Yoshi, I have a word. I looked through the other files in the garage after you left, and I found this. She hands over a file that says Hate Shrine Findings on the cover. So execution signature is in the corner. So the family's guardians were housed there. So it makes sense that this was there. Go on, read it. Most of it is about how Hate Shrine was built in its history. It lines up with what Mary told us. Everything that happened from the anti-Buddhist movement to now is here. But it looks like even Saya didn't know who stole the statues 50 years ago. Some pages about the Hate Shrine's Go Shintai, the item that houses the deity's spirit. This shrine has two, a mirror and a small Buddhist statue called Nenjibutsu. Nenjibutsu should be in a brocade pouch, but I never saw anything like that inside the shrine. I wonder where it ended up. Last few pages contain notes on investigation of the stolen statues. It mentions a rumour that started circulating a few months ago. Okay, Ministry North Road in H City. It's a back street that, due to the city's poor planning, is covered in manholes. Because of that, people call it Manhole Road. On a moonless night, a young woman was walking down it on her way home from work. An old sign read, "Beware of strangers." Suddenly fearful, she attempted to hurry her steps down the dimly lit back street. But she couldn't take a step forward. A noise, something heavy being dragged. Then a figure was discernible from all the darkness, from out of the darkness. It was a woman with dishevelled hair wearing burnt white robe. She cradled a headless Buddha statue as if it were her own child. The shadows in her hair hid most of her face, but she could see her blood-red lips twist in a satisfied smile. Terrified by the eerie sight, she turned on heel and ran away. Some distance away, she turned to look back. But the woman was gone. The statue was stolen 50 years ago, so it wasn't that woman, but I doubt it's that easy to find a headless Buddha statues. I'm sure she must know something. I asked him about where the statue was stolen from the Hate Shrine were. And now there's an unexpected lead. What a strange coincidence. If you can find those stolen statues and honour them at Hate Shrine, divine wrath will be quelled and you might be free of the mark. Another way that might possibly allow me to escape my mark. It's worth checking at least. Oh, before I forget, you should take these too. Documents on the Hasegawa case and what we found if she left. Read through them if you want. So Miss Dawn, we must end the day's investigation. Please rest. Thank you very much, mister. Because of you, I think I'll get to see my dad too. Need to go somewhere to see him? My mum and dad got divorced. Oh. Yeah. Mum decided she wanted to become a nun. She started taking me to temples and a lot of sacred areas. Dad didn't like that and he started seeing some other lady. I understand. You don't have to say anymore. I guess Susie's been in the world of adults for a while already. Maybe that's why she's so brave while being so young. I asked Mum to tell me where Dad is, but she wouldn't say. She told me he's bewitched by a demon and to forget him. So that's why I wanted to ask Hanayome where Dad is. I see. I hope you get to see him. Me too. Okay, good night. I'm really in your debt. It's thanks to you that Susie was saved. Thanks so much. Seems more worried about her than himself. His appearance, personality, and job all make him suspicious. But that one thing is clear. I know she asked me to, but I was the one who brought her out after all. So if something happened to her, I just... Hey, are you alright? I'm so glad she's okay. Hot tears streamed down his face, although there's relief apparently. You should head to bed for today. I'm sure you're tired, right? Yeah, thanks. Good night. I'm heading to bed soon myself. My mark's finally gone. I think I'm gonna sleep well tonight. No reason for you to stay any longer. You're right about that. I'll be leaving tomorrow. Sorry, but even 9 lives wouldn't be enough to survive staying here. She's got a point. Yeah, she's got a point. Can't say she doesn't. You said it. But I'm grateful for all this, too. It gave me time to rethink my life. Ironic, isn't it? If I hadn't been cursed by a spirit, I'd be in the forest right now. Chris's smile turns worry. Well, I'm off to bed. Good night. Now then, Georgie. Please find me when you are ready. Farewell. The truth behind Hanayome. Other. Started a lingering grudge caused by a tragic event. Hanayome was like the Seiko Hizawa. She became a spirit obsessed with eyes in imitation of her fiance's revenge. Their dog turned into that thing in an effort to save them. The info I got from the fellow well. Fiance was a musician known as YMN back then. He made a name for himself by cross-mixing genres into his music, from rock and pop to classical and techno. Around that time of the incident, he had been working on a new album. The last song on it was My Holy, a dedicated fiancé, but in the end, the album was published without that final track. Oh, that's why... Right, okay. The song and the fiancé's love finally reached Seiko. I'd like to think it's because of us and Genta. I hope that tragic tale will finally come to close, but something still doesn't add up. How did Hanayome suddenly get the power to bestow the mark? The answer might lie in the Buddha statue stolen from the shrine. It seems very coincidental, doesn't it? Date has been saved. That's how we do the date save. That's better. Yeah, there we go.